Hey, everybody out there in YouTube. This is Big Gene from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night, and the Cooking and Conversation Show. Today we'll be conversating. Oh, I got Nasiri, Kahim. Yo, what up? Lafonso the Don. What's up with you? Bernard Bonds. How y'all doing, man? I'm glad to see y'all out there, man. Glad to have y'all with me today. Okay, let me stop that right there. I don't want to do that. All right. How everybody doing out there? Let me see. Can I remove that right there? Anthony King, what's going on with you, bro? And Joe B, hello. KOK, Terry Thomas, everybody out there. Listen, we got a few people in here. You see the name of the conversation. I think, did my light fall down? Hold on, let me see something. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, trying to cover this right here so people will be able to see. I know it's going to come out a little bit. I should have did a little better like I usually do, but being lazy. Yeah, being lazy. I could blame that shit on being lazy. How y'all doing, man? Y'all seen the title today? Hard head make a soft at cash. Knuckle up. You know, I got this from one of the viewers and everything out there. D Miller, what's going on with you? Terry Thomas and Pamela Hawkins, how y'all doing out there? I'm glad you guys could be with me. I'm gonna see if I can get some other things moving around here. And the reason I chose to do this story is that one of the viewers that I had conversation with, shout out there in Texas, N&M. One of the viewers that I had a conversation with, they want a lot of information. I'm like, yo, I already gave this information up, and evidently, I was bombarded by a couple of people, and they want to conversate about something that you know. So Bernard Bonds, I won't be cooking till next week because I got all that food left over, man. I told my daughter, I told my cousin, I told some other friends, yo, take a lot of food, and they took a lot of food, but I don't know, I did like 90 pieces of chicken, man. Everybody ate, and then they took I still got like 25 pieces of chicken left, man. And I just mixed a little stuff with that. Alex Linders, Free Sugar, what's up? What's good with you, Alex? Sol Perez. So I still got a lot of food left, man. And a lot of times I tell my daughter to take some of it to work, and she don't, because she's on this real stringent diet. What's up, Tim out there in Welsh? What's going on with you, man? All right. So what I want to talk about, and this is going to be real interesting to a few of you guys, is a lot of people want to know, when did Wolf get started with Puff? See, I was Puff's first bodyguard. We go back from the building to the red zone. Now, for the people who want to know about Wolf, Wolf used to bodyguard a rapper. I'm not a rapper, a R&B guy called Al B. Sure. That's Quincy's father. That's the guy who's with Puff now from Kim. You know what I'm saying? That was Kim and Al B. Sure's son. Wolf used to bodyguard Al B. Sure. He used to do work for Al B. Sure and Heavy D. You know what I'm saying? God bless the dead, both of them. Both two good, strong, solid brothers. So Wolf wasn't with Puff first. He got his start with bodyguarding Al B. Sure. So he was familiar with Kim way before Puff and that area up there with Meese and them like that. So Corey was good friends with I'll be sure. They was all good friends. That was Eddie F. Eddie F was a good friend of mine too. He lived directly across the street from my aunt, and his father was also a fraternity brother of mine. So Wolf got his start with dealing with them. Me and Puff got our start with the same gang. Now, all you guys, this is the last time I'm going to mention this shit. So what y'all do, y'all jot it down who want to be interested. And I want to shout out to a couple of my viewers who saying like, I don't really got to keep on explaining myself or telling these guys what's going on or even letting people know how I live or what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because one, it ain't none of their business, and two, I don't have nothing to prove to nobody out here, man. You know, so this is the situation. So now, the conspiracy forum out there in St. Louis, what's up? You know, when I see something in St. Louis, I gotta say something. I gotta mention something. My man Scott Van Narfrey said he made that spaghetti casserole and it was slamming. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. What's up with Fred Jenkins out there on the south side of Chicago? Now, yeah, you could do it with the ground turkey too. It's crazy. People love that, and use the turkey sausages too. Mix that with that too. You top that off. Hey, Pamela Hawkins. So now, I'll be sure. And Wolf was, tight. You know what I'm saying? So Wolf didn't get his start with Puff. He got his start with that whole Uptown Records thing. Puff was actually an intern there. He wasn't. He didn't have Bad Boy. So now, me and Puff got our start with the same gang. I was with the same gang. He came over, and So now this is what people were talking about. They were saying, well, Puff head was so hard and he didn't listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Why did you stay with him that long? What you don't realize is this, and I said it before. I don't remix nothing, brother. You understand? The stuff that I talk about actually happened to me. I was a part of it, and it was me. That's why I can remember, because it's a part of me. It's life. I didn't know what we were doing back then was going to be history. I didn't know what we was going to do about this, that Pac, one of the greatest rappers of all time, Big, one of the greatest rappers of all time, was going to die through this whole thing. People didn't know that, brother. You understand? We didn't know that. Like I was explaining to somebody about Mr. Skinny. Shout out to Mr. Skinny out there. I hope y'all in the Carolina on that coast is all right out there. Agent Owen out of Memphis, what's happening with you? So we didn't know that we was going to make history. We was all young, man. I'm only 5.5, almost 6 years older than Puff. So when Miss Quincy Jones' daughter is about to drink the piss because he pissed in the pitcher and put it on the table and was going to let her do it, and Wolf stopped her, I was laughing, because I couldn't believe this. He was going to let that happen, go down. And if it wasn't for Wolf, she would have had a mouth full of piss. And I know y'all say, yo, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. But I was laughing and joking. It's times that I was laughing and joking. So now, people think that I never told you to try to straighten. You tell these people. You let people know what's going on and what's happening. Now, with this incident with the City College thing, my man just, like I told Puff, yo, if we don't straighten out this door, some people going to die. They doing it wrong. He didn't listen. Okay, he didn't listen. I don't know if y'all even know how serious that situation is. And my man Cass sent me some horrifying pictures that brought back crazy stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? He sent me pictures, man. And I was like, yo, he said, Eugene, I don't want to send you these pictures because, you suffer from post-traumatic stress. That's when them dudes whoop my ass with them guns and put them guns in my head and everything like that. He said, yeah, you suffer from post-traumatic stress. I don't know if I want to send it to you. I said, well, send it to me, Cass. I'm good, bro. He said, okay, I'll send it to you, man. I was like, oh, all right. So he sent the pictures to me. So I was going through the pictures, man, and I want to explain that to y'all, you know. And before I explain to y'all, I'm gonna get through. I'm gonna get through this right here because people talk about, yo, you don't even know how to tell a story, man. You don't know how to do this. You don't know, man. Listen here, man. Take your finger and go to somebody else's station, and you'll be all right. You know, I'm glad for the people who coming up here, and I got 200 and some people in here with 100 and some likes. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. But let me get through with this right here. I'm gonna show you these pictures, and I'm gonna show you all the stuff that went down at the City College thing. If I can find them right here. Oh yeah, there they go right there. Cass sent me the pictures and everything, and I redid them on my phone. Okay. Oh my God, they just went away. So retarded. Well, anyway, um, I was working with the Puff dude, you know, with the City College, but um, that's when he was doing with Uptown Records. Wolf was with Al B. Sure and the rest of them. He wasn't with them. They hadn't even formed Butt Naked yet. Butt Naked didn't form until probably 89, 90. You know, that's the booty and Butt Naked. And the dude Corey was the leader of it. Here go Corey in the black vest with the cap with CL Smooth. That's Corey right there. That's really the founder, one of the founders with Puff of Bad Boy. That's the guy who had the 16 to life sentence and 9/16 to life sentence, who came out of prison a couple of years ago. He living with Puff. A real good dude, man. Corey was a real good brother until, you know, to me, till he said crazy stuff to Miss Jones. I got another picture of Corey. This is Corey and Puff back in the day. Somebody sent me that picture. That's Corey, that's Puff. Corey is, like you said, a real bad boy behind Bad Boy. It was his money that got Puff to Clyde Davis, because the music, all the stuff that he put out for Notorious Big and everything like that. So it was his money and everything that kept Puff afloat when he lost his job from the City College tragedy. Now, the City College tragedy was a big thing, but I just want to show y'all something, right? This is the gymnasium. And that door right there is where the people came in, right? As I was speaking before, these are the doors that I opened, right? That's all the doors that I opened. But check this out. This is where the people was trapped at. You can't open the door from the inside. Y'all see that? Those are the steps that they went down. Now, sensible people probably would have turned around and walked the other way. But God knows. It didn't seem like it was no sensible people. They wanted to see Mike Tyson, LL, Cool J. You understand? Look at this one right here. Look at that picture right there. Those are the steps. Those are the cops. I had to run around the whole, when they was trapping, people was dying. My man was at the bottom. He said, yo, Gene, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. He radioed me. I can't breathe. His name is Eddie. Eddie just came home from doing 17 years a couple of years ago in the federal penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie said, yo, Gene, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I ran around the gym. I ran around the top of the gym, ran across the gym, and open one door, and people just start falling in. And when they got a little space, I could open up another door. You know what I'm saying? And 9 people, 8 of them died right there on the spot. Then I think somebody died later on in the hospital. But I was Puff security back then, but I was also working with Butt Naked too. And what I mean, I was doing their door. They was having problems at the doors and stuff like that. So they hired me. So Bad Boy hadn't even formed then. So after that City College incident, I stopped dealing with Puff. Right after that, I didn't deal back with Puff until they had that beef with Suge Knight. Them. And that's when allegedly the incident in Atlanta, and they try to blame that shit on Wolf. Now, look, he's still coming around the same game. He's still at butt naked parties. I'm still seeing him because I'm doing just security for butt naked. I'm at that door thanks to Tim Dawg. So when they giving parties at the Cotton Club, giving parties at the Lowe's, they giving parties everywhere. I'm the one at the front door with my team. So yeah, we still had contact, but I wasn't working with them. They came back and got me after that City College crowd. I think it may have been whenever the Suge Knight incident happened, like 94, 95, like 4 or 5 years. Wolf came and said, yo, I need you down on our team. I told that nigga, yo, that nigga don't listen, bro. He said, you ain't got to listen to him, man. You just got to listen to me. Just let, I'm head of the security, Gene. That's what Wolf told me. He said, I'm head of the security. So, but every time something go down, they always want me to, you're spearhead of yo, Gene. What you think, yo, Gene? Because they knew that was my forte. You understand? And I was the only one. I was close to Wolf and Puff when they go out and party and everything like that, because they be partying, drinking, having fun. Because Wolf, if you really look at it, he was like part owner of. He would have been part owner of Bad Boy if that stuff wouldn't have happened with Corey now. He had some kind of percentage in Bad Boy also, because he was partners with Corey. It was him, Corey. It was Buck, L, and Wolf. You know what I'm saying? So that was butt naked. So that's where that come in at. So when people think that I always work with, so then after the Notorious Big died, 2 years later, you know what I'm saying? Wolf came to me again when I was at the Justin's in Atlanta. Yo, Gene, come to the back. What's up? Yo, Puff, put Gene back to work. Because I guess, Wolf was probably working too hard. He knew that I was the only one that could hold stuff down like he did. And I had that respect in the street like he did. So by me being there, they get that respect. Like I said on my last show, if I'm under Chaz and I'm under Slick, they got one of the two powerful cats in New York, and I'm with them all the time too. So he ain't gonna have that flack coming from New York because of Chaz and the respect Chaz has and the respect Wolf has. I mean, Slick has. So my man Knuckle, that's where that come from, brother. You understand? Now you could tell these kids, and like I said, they wasn't kids. We all was somewhat young. I was in my I was in 27, 28 when I started doing the security thing. I was in 27, 28 when I started doing it. So I was young. I want to laugh, joke, have fun, the whole 9 yards. But I did take the streets and people's safety serious. Anybody who know me, I got people in the industry was hating me. Steve Stout, Chris Lighting. They used to come to Puff parties. Puff say, yo, Gene, him and Russell Simmons, none of them gonna be dressed right. If they ain't dressed and got suits on, stuff like that, leave them outside. So then I used to have to fight with the club security and everything like that. They really, yo, that's Steve Stout. That's Chris Lighting. That's Russell Simmons. I said, I don't give a damn who it is. Puff is paying me. He told them wait outside until he get there. That's what they gonna do. Now those cats was like pissed off, mad at me, the club, everybody mad at me. But listen, at the end of the day, when I did a job, I did what the individual who I was working for told me to do. All right? Bernard Bonds was good. Agent Orange out there in Memphis. Brian Lowe. Yeah. That quote, man, I don't know if that's a Carolina quote, Brian Lowe, but I know my grandmother and them used to tell me that when they used to tear my butt up. Yeah. Let me get some more of this right here. So That was the situation with Wolf. You know, Wolf came in doing that butt naked time when Corey and them was going to take over, was going to be a part of that. Corey was putting himself into the music business, and however he was going to do his money to make it right, that's what he was doing. And Bad Boy was an intricate part of Butt Naked. Just Jay, what's going on with you? At No Nonsense. All right now, Miss J. Appreciate you being out there. You said, ha ha. Gene, you're legit. I've done that once to Jermaine Dupri. What? Run out on his money? Is that what you're talking about? Like he ran out on my money? Yo, if y'all see Jermaine Dupri, tell him to pay me my money, man. I know that was Tyson fight, that was years ago, but that $1,500, I could have used that, man. You just did a song talking about money ain't a thing. No, you ain't being disrespectful, are you? Because there's another side to that whole smile and that St. Louis swag and everything that people might know me for. Anthony King. Oh, Anthony, I'm glad I can keep you awake, Mr. Truck Driver. Yeah, Southern Soul Food. Yeah, Southern Soul Food. I'm gonna make me a pot of beans next week, man. I want some beans and some cornbread. I'm gonna make some beans, man. I make some beans. Oh my God. I'm talking about some navy beans or some butter beans. Y'all can say all y'all want to, man. It's gonna take time. It took me 20 years to put this fat on. It ain't gonna take me 20 years to get it off, but it took me 20 years to put this fat on, man. So y'all can talk y'all can talk bad about me if y'all want to. B Silk, what's good with you? All right. Did Puffy have Clarence? Somebody said Puff had Mr. Avant, thing to get out there. He probably chartered the plane or whatever like that. But we got our information from Andre Harrell dealt directly with us with Kirk Burroughs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to watch out, man. When Kirk Burroughs come out with this book, or Kirk Burroughs do what he got to do, y'all going to be like, yo. And that was Puffy right-hand man. He went to jail for Puffy. Him and Puff used to wake up together and pray. Kirk is a smart, intelligent, and he been blackballed ever since. So when Kirk come out with their book, y'all gonna be like, yo, Gene was right. Gene this, Gene that. And I'm gonna say, fuck you and feed your beans. Oh shit, yeah. Was at the doctor today. Yeah, they can't find no veins in my arms. They gotta go through my hand. Yeah. Benny Blanco, thank you, sir. You have one question? I don't know if Pac and Faith messed around, Benny Blanco. All I say is I can only say how Big reacted. You understand? He choked her up right before she was doing the show in Philly. You understand? So it ain't matter what I thought. It's her husband. You know what I'm saying? King Craig, thanks for telling people to hit them likes, man. King of the Libras, 1962. Oh, don't say that, man. Because, see, you trying to scare him, man, because Kirk ain't that type of dude, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to repeat that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kirk ain't that type of dude, man. Don't wish that on him. But Kirk Burroughs, he the one that got Mary J. Blige's career back going before she got with her husband, when she had, fell off and everything like that. He is a genius. in that contract negotiation and everything like that. Anybody out there need work on anything, y'all go to that cat. You know what I'm saying? He been blackballed by them, but he gonna be all right. Assassin BX, I ain't gotta say nothing because they just retracted your message, bro. Damn. You probably said some more dumb, stupid shit. Jesus Torres. Shout out to Denver out there, Jesus. Appreciate you, you know. Midler International. Yo, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? He said he liked the way I conducted myself at the Reggie Wright. Yeah, I'm not letting people, bait me into their stuff, man. Reggie got a beef with Alex. Alex is my dude and everything like that. I conversate with Reggie and everything through my man Rail put me onto that, and you show respect and everything like that. But like I tell both of them, man, listen to me. I'm not gonna let Alex say nothing bad about Wright, which Alex he don't give a F. And then I'm not gonna let Reggie say nothing about Alex because I conversate, I don't want to be in that, man. Y'all, come on, man. This is this stuff right here. This is this YouTube stuff. I come here to give y'all my life. And I gotta tell y'all something. Let me just say this to the people that come out and watch me and everything, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. You know why I appreciate y'all, man? Because y'all have helped me, get a lot of stuff off my mind, off my chest. I was sitting down, I was laying down, I was sitting in the back, I was, just laid up. I was like, yo, I got a great life, man. And I appreciate that I could come here and share some of these stories with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I could share some things with y'all, man, that y'all could say, oh, if y'all ever caught in a certain predicament and y'all know to follow your first mind, follow your first mind. You can't go wrong with that. Do that. Let me read some of this. I don't know if Pac ever lied about girls he got with. I didn't know Pac like that. But I know one thing, Pac had a lot of joints in there. I don't care what nobody say. Pac ran through the industry. Pac ran through the industry. Hold up. No nonsense. Okay, new move. Yo, at no nonsense. Yo, check it out, man. The people in the industry do go left crazy real quick, man, because what happens is this. They have to kiss another man's ass in order to get in the business. So they are so humble. I seen guys that were so humble, kissing ass the whole 9 yards. And then once they get in that position, they turn into monsters because they hate themselves for doing what they did in order to get into the position they was in. And that's facts. China Wimbush says she remember all them lies that was told. Yo, check this out, man. Let me give y'all this story right here. And I'm not going to hold y'all long because one of my viewers, I forgot her name, and I know she going to, curse me out for forgetting her name. We were talking on Instagram, and she said that I'll be saying, yo, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes, and I'll be long-winded, and it'd be an hour going by and everything like that. Yo, but check this out. There was an incident that happened to Notorious Big. And the guy who owns his publishing and masters said, I don't know nothing about nobody disliking us. I don't know nothing about nobody trying to kill us. I don't know nothing about we having any problems in California. Y'all already know this. Y'all go back to the BET tape. Y'all want to blame me, but go back to the BET tapes when he had that conversation. Now, Miss Jones. I told y'all, his number one man who he didn't move basically without on no situation refused to go to California because he knew there was a problem. That was Anthony Wolf Jones. You get it? Anthony Wolf Jones told Puff, yo, bro, if we don't go out there right, I'm not going out there at all. I want to take 2 busloads of guys, you understand, so we could go out there right. Puff said, refused to give him the money, refused to put it up to do that the whole 9 yards. Okay. Why did you lie about the fact that you didn't know about any situation? Because one of the viewers on here said Miss Wallace and them went after the wrong people. Now, they should go after LAPD too, right? But they should have went after Puff. And the reason they didn't go after Puff, her managers, Wayne Barrow and Mark Pitts, are like this with Puff. The people that see her affairs are tight with him. They tight with him. Not only did he set up the atmosphere, he brought that kid out there, kept that kid out there and everything. But then he lies and says that nobody told him. I told him that night before we left. Paul was right there when I told him. And for you people to ever think that I was going to ever, listen to me, I stopped effing with them. Yeah, I did a video, why Puff Gene deal, fire Gene deal. Come on, man. His mother kept bothering me. Puff got mad. Why you always bothering Gene? Gene look big right now, but back then, y'all seen the pictures. Come on. And I was full of myself. I don't care what nobody said. I said again, 6'7", 265 at the time. I should have been daddy. No. Yo, that mom, that. Nah, I wouldn't do that, man. Not my dad. Anyway, he know it too. And when somebody else here, when Paul here, he know it. When Paul, he know what came out of his mouth. Why you always bothering Gene? Man, let me get up out of here, man. Let me stop this, man. So, yeah, King of the Libras. I hope they arrest Biggs killer too, man. D General, what's happening with you? Let me look at this right quick, y'all. DeVal, D-Dirt, I don't even know why. This little light-skinned Muslim cat, Reggie said he know who he is. That's what he told me. Him and Puff was going at it at Soul Train before they ran into Pac. This is a year before they, at that first Soul Train when Pac got the album of the year and everything like that. You know, before it was the year that Big performed. Yeah. So my whole thing about it is, bro, I don't know why. But I said this in my documentary. If I was that dude, I would want to hurt Puff too. Or I want to hurt somebody that's down with that. Because let me tell you something. He went head to head with Mustafa. That's Farrakhan's son. Farrakhan's son had to speak to him like 2 or 3 times, like told him, brother. Then he stepped in the dude's face, hard bodied, and all other Muslims just came around like this. Yo. And it was intense. I was like, let's get the F out of here, Puff. And that's when we ran into Pac and them, and Puff ran, he behind me, then ducked down the corridor and ran in behind them, ran down embankment, ran behind the trucks and everything like that. Reg was talking about, he was hiding under the cars. He wasn't hiding under the cars, Reg. I talked to Bernard. I talked to Chuck about a couple of days ago. Yeah. So that kid Hardhead made a soft ASS. Before they used to get those Hot Wheel tracks, before they used to get that extension card, before they used to get that tree switch. If you down in the South, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother used to take the tree switch. She gets some like 3 skinny ones and braid them. You gonna work that hard to beat mine? And she used to braid them. She used to braid the switches. Sometimes peel a little the bark off of them. Yo, my God. Be Silk. Thank you, sir. CORENYC. Yo, I fucks with y'all too, bro. Let me see right here. What we got? Okay. So that whole City College thing, I stopped messing with that dude, bro. But because we was in the same, we dealt with the same people. He dealing with the same gang. I dealt with the same gang. We're gonna see each other. We're gonna be around each other. I dealt with Butt Naked. He was cool with Butt Naked, and Butt Naked was part of Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? When they switched over, left Uptown Record, they was gonna start Bad Boy and everything like that. I showed you guys the pictures. OG Fresh, thank you for sending me those pictures, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, you sent me a picture of your OG. I gotta go through that, man. I think you said they didn't come through. I was trying to, bring them up, but they wouldn't come up. Try to do it on. Oh man, listen. Let me see. Sorry about that, y'all. Only one came up. The one of Paul. Y'all familiar with Paul? He had a lot of money back in the day. I don't know what he's doing now. He had a lot of money. Yeah, Xavier Brown. Nah, I'm sorry, Mr. Xavier Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm saving that. Apologize to you, man. Patience is a virtue. Miss April Brown said she used to run around, and your grandma, you was slow then. If your grandmama used to catch you, my grandmama never called me. That's why she had to set me up. When my grandma got ready to whoop my butt, she had to set me up. You know what I'm saying? Around dinner time, around bedtime. You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't missing no dinners. Got ready to go to sleep. You thought I forgot? Oh my God. Then they run you the bath water, put the alcohol in the bath. They used to torture us. Yo, but you got to realize this, man. Black people learn how to whoop their kids to save their kids' life. Y'all gonna say, yo, he crazy. Black people used to whoop their kids to save their kids' life. If you know, back in slavery days, the master used to have a foreman that used to beat the slaves and everything like that. Now, when they did something wrong, the black people say, yo, don't worry about the master. I'll beat him. I'll get him, master. They only beat us enough to satisfy him, but not enough to kill us. Hold on. Well, like he did Austin Douglas. He did a lot of things, man. I can't pinpoint what exactly Pac was talking about. I can't pinpoint what he's talking about because you got to realize he used to mess with every girl Pac used to mess with or try to mess with. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to go through the same girls that Pac went through. That's one. Two, you know what I'm saying? You see what he did with the marketing and the publishing of his own rapper. Nikki Taylor, what's going on? Let me get some more of these questions. You said Andre Williams, Big Gene. Are you the man? Don't put me in there, Andre Williams. Not like that. His name was Riz. Bud Starr. That was Riz who got shot with Wolf. Oh yeah, her name Sayal Kari. I think Sayel Curry, 400 people in the building, subscribed and like, yo, I got like 200 and some thousand people has came to my channel, but only 30,000 has subscribed. That's bad, man. Because that means 230,000, just 100,000 people have gotten some, somebody have gotten some information from me, some kind of information from me, and wouldn't push the subscribe button. See, they tell you all those things when you go into analytics. I'll tell you, I'm gonna get better at this stuff. I got over 6 million and something views, 200 something thousand people, individuals that came to my channel, but I don't think I even got 30,000 subscribers yet. Wait till I drop my book. Everybody gonna want to subscribe. Hey, yo, my man told me to stop talking about it, so I'm gonna stop talking about that part of it right there. So, Kaz, that'll be the last time I talk about that. Gotta listen to you. Kaz be helping me with a lot of things. Miss Taylor, Miss Vicky Taylor. Stan Walker, what's good with you? Albert Higgs. That was God honest truth with those switches. Man, I don't know about God. I thought she was the devil. That's the devil. My grandma, oh my God. She was about May Laws, Mary Deal, my grandfather's second wife. She used to take, yo, this is crazy. She's about 4'2". Could have been like 250. She used to take your head, put it between her thighs, squeeze them, grab you, and go whap, whap, whap. Yo, wouldn't stop. What was 1-800 child abuse name? Wasn't no such thing as that, boy. I don't see the deacon's daughter in here. She told me, you don't see me in there? No, I don't see you today, Miss Deacon's daughter. Oh, she said, I don't know about the weeping willow tree branch. I know I used to weep to her willow all the time, so I don't. I talked to Paul about a month ago. think about a month. We just talked a little bit. I was with Slay and got on the phone. Y'all waiting on 50 to do the meat story? Yeah. I got two mean meat stories. Crazy. Three mean meat stories. Chris Davis want to salute you, Mr. Skinny. All right. Shout out to Northeast England. Cal Wright sending that out. Oh, I see something about say UAB. I got to go back to that. I got a love for Birmingham. Sharice, why you want them to get the strap? Oh, my man, I hope I find this thing about Birmingham. I want to see what they said. I seen UAB. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you used to get whooping from the cop easy. My ball, what up, Q? 5th D. Physical 5th D. You gotta put physical with 5th D, bro. Oh my God, I missed this UAB thing, man. God. I ain't repeating that. Somebody say Puffy threw Steve Harvey Dart or something. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna miss a meal, man. I fix what I want, eat what I want every day, man. Brandon McChess, shout out from AZ. Who? Arizona? Fair time, Alabama's in the building. Yeah, I was just speaking about Birmingham. I was trying to, somebody said it's UAB. Oh my God. China, how you know that? Hey yo, if y'all do me a favor, man, go watch that Dave Chappelle's thing special, Sticks and Stone. Man, we gotta come off. We gotta stop this, man. They trying to sanction everything we say and do. Dave Chappelle is a comedian and funny. He is Bill Cosby. People gonna hate that I'm saying this, but it's true. Bill Cosby. What's the old dude name? That just died. Damn. Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, and help me. He used to always fast and talk about drink water all the time. His name is Dick Gregory. He all three of them put into one. He's the greatest ever. Listen to me. I was rolling. You got to go check that out, man. And people who don't like it and people who trying to censor, us, come on, man, stop it. And I just found out some other information too, man, that a lot of people on that Bill Cosby thing, they were lying. And they just got, they in federal court right now, and they might get his sentence overturned. The judge and everything like that, wife was on the, with the people who was marching against Bill Cosby, and the judge was also screwing a lady on the defense team. The judge was getting it in. And then the lady had made 3 different statements that Bill Cosby didn't do anything to her roommate. But they wouldn't let her testify. The judge wouldn't let her testify. So he might be getting out. Port Arthur, what's up? The pimp died. Rest in peace to the pimp, bro. Hate to hear that. I don't see any super. How do I get it up here? Because I don't see no super chat in here. Somebody said that Miss J said April sent me a super chat for a question or something like that. Yo, Jack, Miss J, what was the message? Because I don't see it. It's not popping up on my screen. I see it right now. I think I said so. Oh, here you go, April. Let me see. Yeah, have somebody to go to prison. All that was a setup, man. That Me Too movement had it in for Bill Cosby, like it has it in for a lot of different individuals and stuff like that. But here we go. They got people that's buying Weinstein. Everybody's buying their way out of it. You know, Kevin Spacey just bought his way out of it. You know, they just trying to mess up his legacy. Yeah, they found Big's Rolex, Death Row East. They found Big's Rolex when Charlie Baltimore threw it out the window, but they didn't find a ring. He had a ring that was never found. Charlie Baltimore was gangster. And now when Lucis came out and said Big was mad at him because of that, so now I know that whole week, you know, now I know what really happened, why I was in the Winnebago by myself with Big. Well, tell Ms. April, I don't see anything that came out on a super chat from YouTube. Nothing came up. YouTube is dogging me, man. Listen here, man. They sent me some crumbs last month. It is what it is. What you talking about? I'm not listening to you, Miss J. No. I had to give you a call. Yo, my favorite moment with Big was 2 times. Daniel Johnson asked me what was my favorite moment with Big. It was 2 times. When I realized he was a star, we was in Cleveland. And him and Lil C's was backstage and they was dancing like they was Kid and Play. And I mean, Big was doing that whole move with Lil C's and we was in Cincinnati. And then he was playing War. Puff said, yo, Gene, Big got a lot of death threats out here. I need you to go out on the stage with him. So I went out on the stage, you know what I'm saying, and just post up on the side. And Big was backstage and they was playing the music to Warning. You know, and Big was like that. Then she went, and then Big was like, He was just making the music sound like he couldn't breathe. And like I really never even paid attention like that. Like I didn't know he was that big of a star like that, man. I've been to concerts, I've been to things, but I'm usually backstage waiting. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. That's my man. Come in, bro. I'm doing the show right now. Just go around that way. And just go to the back. Yeah, you turn on TV or whatever like that. Well, you're not locking. But like, just go around that way. I'll be finished in a minute, dog. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. So the remote back there. Yeah. So he going, then he came out on stage, and I think I felt an explosion. Yo, close that door right there and open up the back door. Close the French doors, open up that back door. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So he said, and that shit said, boom, just like when he hit the stage, who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:40. Yo, the crowd just went crazy. And I was like, that boy, that's a star. Yo, that was crazy. And the other time I had with him that was real crazy, I enjoyed. It was my birthday, me and D-Rock birthday, and he made Puff Boss like close down the store in DC and bought us like me and D-Rock got 5 outfits. I think that was the first time I seen Puff ever hit some weed. He was drinking some champagne, then he hit a joint, and then he gave the guy the gold card. It was a gold card. It wasn't a black card at the time. It was a gold card, and everybody else got like 2 outfits. Me and D-Rock got like 5. Eddie Griffin is a great comedian too. You give it to Eddie Griffin too. But that Dave Chappelle is on another level. I wouldn't say another level. The type of comedy that I like, where he educates you, and that's just part of his education. It ain't mean that it's true or whatever like that. That's his education. And what he gives the public and make them think is crazy. You said I passed it? Yeah, they changed the entire format. But how can a man go to prison for someone accepting a Benadryl? Gene, okay. I just sent you this website. It's weird. Yes, it is, Miss April Campbell. And when the federal court gets it, it's going to look a whole different way. And I hope all those people who had a part of that go to jail or do like the Richard Wright story. They killed themselves. Yep. A lot of ads keep coming on doing my live. You're right, Kent Long. It is bullpen therapy. The craziest after party story I ever had, and I'm gonna let this go, and I'm gonna get back on something else, is with Nate Dogg. I got holes in different miracles. The Nate Dogg is serious. Yeah, and I told y'all that before on his birthday. You know, Nate Dogg came back from the partying with him, stuff like that. Somebody called me, I guess my man Pete or whatever like that. Yo, I want you to look. Um, I want you to look for it. She said she want me to stroll back. Hold on. Let me see that. All right, so Nate Dogg was we had went to the party and everything like that. Nate Dogg's a serious dude, man. I don't care what nobody say. Uh, I'm sorry, April. I don't know. I try to read. If I run into it, I run into it. Gene, you know, they stopped Ice Cube and Brian Scott from buying. Okay, all right. I don't see any super chats in there. I'm just trying to do the best I can. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. So now, Nate Dogg, we get back. I'm sorry about this. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Um, we get back to the hotel. Nate Dogg got champagne, weed all in there like that. And I'm about like right next to him. And Nate was like, everybody is having sex tonight. But he used tonight, everybody, including security. I said, I ain't say nothing. He said, all you women take off your clothes. They start taking off their clothes. Yo, the girls start taking off their clothes. I was like, oh shit. I got close to him. I like, yo, Mr. Nate Dogg. I don't want to fuck tonight. Can I just get my paper so I can go? I gotta be at work at 6 in the morning. He said, yeah, I got you, big man. I got you, big man. And they paid me and I left. I don't know what happened after that. Whew. They ain't gonna get me up there and be talking about, didn't you get some pussy? Gotta pay for that. No, man. I want mine. I don't know about that Easy More, but y'all gotta realize that man, you know, he could have fought for you. The network tried to kill him. Man, the network tried to kill him. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to pay him with his own money. He made Comedy Central $500 million, and they tried to give him 50. He was supposed to get half of that. It's crazy. But enough to say, he don't just only make fun of black people. He make fun of white people, all kind. He make fun of it. He's a comedian, and if his jokes was just about black people, that's his jokes. That you like them or you don't, and that's keeping it 100. I gotta get with my man Chad, and he gonna tell me what I need to do about he gonna he gonna let me know. He gonna let me know what's going on with the super chat and everything because nothing is popping up. You know, you got my Cash App at Big Gene 52, PayPal Big Gene 52 also. Yo, uh, Miss China Winbush, you got a collection of Deja Bell? Okay, we want to watch those one day. Just imagine if you. Yeah, Big was a good brother, man. Big was a good brother. Thank you that for Gangster Mac for putting that up for me. Right, Big was a good brother, and then we had to go back, man. And if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have been a better man. You know, I would have stayed tight to my guns, and I wouldn't have, you know, when they told me not to go, Slick told me not to go. You know what I'm saying? Chaz told us not to go. I shouldn't have went. I should have stayed. I should have went back to the hotel, man. And then it may have been a different outlook for somebody else. Who's to say? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say? To break down that, you know, and not go out there and let that shit happen, you know. But then they probably would have really blamed me then. I'm gonna go through a couple of these questions and I'm gonna, get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey. Okay, you want me to resend that? That's not a problem. Anything I get from you, Miss, I'll send it back. Don't worry about it. Oh, Alex said Orlando he was eliminated as a suspect by Vegas. Yeah. How you get out from the hotel and all that stuff at that time to get over there to do that? No Captain TV. What's up with you? As Stewart, I'm trying to answer some questions. I don't know what Puff said about my last cap, Stephanie. Ask him when you see him. Well, I rank Nicki Minaj. I don't, because that's not even something I'm into. Death Row East. Jose, if Puff is fan of mine, I don't know. Ask him. Dolo9. What up with you? Bang Lang TV. Yo, I appreciate that, man. That's a memory. See, let me just tell y'all something, man. I got a memory. I got memory with memory. I have memorials and memories with a lot of people that was in this business. You understand? Things that I've helped, things I've closed. Like the thing about it is that people know I was real close to the game, not just in the security part of it. I was helpful and instrumental because a lot of people that had situations with their parole officer. They had situations in the criminal justice system that I could help them orchestrate and maneuver through. And I did that. A lot of people, maybe who consider this the street and underworld, may be a little upset that I come here and I talk to you guys and tell you guys, but I hope I could help y'all. Hope I can help some people. I hope some of these stories, and its reflections on my life and what I went through and what I've been through is instrumental to each and every one of y'all. And the ones is not, I got Miss J, I got Taj, I got Cash, I got Zep, I got Reggie Reg. I got some people that'll take care of the people that don't want to be in here and don't like it. But anyway, man, next time you see me, I'm have a word from Uncle Gene, and I'm gonna be cooking y'all something up. So thank y'all for y'all time, and I love y'all. Peace, and you know my motto: if they don't fuck with you, fuck them and feed them beans. Chaz up for life, and you got a problem, nip it in the bud. Peace.